Hey, happy Halloween everyone, this is Dungeon RPG. I got a whole bunch of shiny Japanese Pokemon cards again, so I'll briefly show all of these in this video. And before we start, just want to show you guys this new Lilia Coin from Pokemon Sun and Moon in one of those special sets that came out in Japan. It's so shiny that it's going to be almost impossible to keep this in good condition, so I got a few extras, so this will just be one of my flipping coins. Hey, we got heads. And most of these cards are sorted based on their era. A couple of Best of XY cards. Here's M Bakuda EX, so this is Mega Camerupt. And I know the Best of XY Premium Trainer set just came out in English too, but I just wanted to get the Japanese cards. The Japanese full art cards has a much finer texture that's actually on the card rather than an overlay layer. Girugaruto EX, this is a Aegislash. Mighty Shield, Slash Blast. Perfect condition, as you can see. I'm gonna sleeve all these cards later, so let's just set them aside. That's why I got this nice rubber mat underneath. And here is Hikaru Celebi, Shining Celebi. From how this is different from the English set is that they have a shining star here on the bottom. That's a little bit more pronounced than the English cards. The rainbowness shows up pretty well. Time Recall and Leaf Step, those are the attacks. Hikaru no Genosecto, this is Shiny Genesect. Energy Reload and Guide Blaster. It's gonna be a pretty competitive card in English too, and that just came out. Hikaru Aruserus, Shiny Arceus. Shinwa no Mamori, so legendary protection, I guess. Ultimato Aro, Ultimate Arrow is the attack. I think it's the same attack name in English. Hikaru Volcanium, so Shiny Volcanium. Nice water type Volcanium. See the shining star right here. Hikaru Jirachi, Hoshino Sadame, this is like Star Destiny. I think the texture is actually a little bit lighter on the Japanese one than on our English cards. So. Hikaru Rekuza. There's a tiny bit of a mist texture, you can see it's right here. I don't know what happened. Ryu no Hado Dragon Pulse and Tenku no Sabaki Sky Judgment. That's actually a fair translation on the English part. So, and then coming up, this is probably the most worthwhile pickup. Like all these full art black-white cards, as you can see, all in completely perfect condition. The Japanese cards are better quality, and at the same time they're about a third to a quarter of the cost of the English cards. Like all of the English full art black-white cards are still pretty expensive. That's why I said, well, if I'm just collecting, might as well just get them in Japanese. And all of these are like between $5 to $10 rather than, you know, $40 or $50 for the English counterparts. So I think Yami no Kodomo, Dark Cloak, Darkrai. As you can see, the texture here is just so much finer and completely different from our English cards. You can just hear the texture. Oh, these cards are so perfect. I have to like wash my hands before I touch them. Crusaria EX, Kirameku no Ryoshi. It's like shining particles. It's the Cresselia's first edition, actually. You can see in the corner. The Landros, Hammerhead, and Land Judgment, Daichi no Sabaki. And this one's first edition as well. And we got a 4 supporter Chirin. And I don't think our English one has the square texture. You can see there's like squares, black and white, alternating checkers on the back. Once again, this is more for collectors. It's not really a playable card, but this is Chirin from Black to White too. Terrakion EX. Kanseki Otoshi, so like Terrakion body itself is made of a different texture than the background. Shaming EX, so pretty. Revenge Blast. We got Dialga and Palkia. These are both the plasma ones. Full art for both of them. Entei and Raikou, these cards are like costing something like $60-70 in English, but I got these for like $5. So Firefang, Thunderfang, Grand Flame and Voltage Arrow. That's so nice. Both first edition as well. For Zekrom EX. Kagayaku Tsume Shining Claw. Strong Bolt. That's the second attack. Very nice. And those are all our XY full arts. I got like, I don't know, like 10 of them. And then here's a few E-Series holos. Here's Happiness, that's Blissey. Happy Healing. Use this ability once during your turn. Choose one of your bench Pokemon, flip a coin of heads. Remove the amount of damage counter equals to the number of energy attached to them. Wow, that's a nice ability. Smash Bomber. 50 damage, flip a coin of tails, this attack fails. All of the E-Series holo cards are like, again, ridiculously expensive in English. I kind of regret not collecting more of them when I was a kid, but I only have like, I think 2 E-Series holos in English. Garapu, that's Rapidash. Hono no Shibo, Fire Flame Tail, that's 40 damage. And then Beto Beton, that's our Muck. Omoi Karada, it's heavy body. So if it has a grass energy attached to it, its retreat causes 2 more. Like what? That's like the worst Pokebody ever. Yakitsuku Betoro is like burning sludge. A flip a coin equals the number of grass energy attached to this guy. What? Now you just told me that I can't attach grass. Now you're like, it does more things if I do attach grass. If you get at least 1 head, then your opponent's poison and burn, and it only normally does 10 damage. Wow. RIP. There's like a muck in the sewer you can see in the background. And I got a whole bunch of versus cards, so I think I'll go through these very quickly. Leon no Ariados. Once again, I don't know whether Leon is Annie or Oakley, but that's her Ariados. String Shot and Nightshade, those are the attacks. Takeshi no Kurobato. This is like the worst CG Crobat ever, but this is Brock's Crobat. Supersonic and Spasonic. This is Wing Attack. That's this attack. You can see Brock. These are both from the 5th movie. Mizuno Miyako no Kabutops. This is Water Capital Altomar's Kabutops, one of the ones that revived from the fossil. Arutomare Cube. This is Altamare Cube. Shijima no Okorizaru. This is Chuck's Primate. Scratch and Angry Kick, or Kick Range, I guess. This same dude's Tauros. Tackle and second attack is Takedown. Ibuki no Kindora. This is Claire's Kindra, one of our infamous strong Pokemon. Anzu no Madadogas. This is Janine's Wheezing. Smog. This is attack. Itsuki no Neteo. This is Will's Zatu. Peck and Damage Amplifier. Put 1 damage counter on each for opponent's Pokemon that already has damage counter on it. Would have been a better attack if it has a no energy cost, you know, but hey. Oh, Koga's Crobat? This is a much nicer Crobat than Brock's Crobat. Koga's, what's his name? Fortress? I think they have a dedicated artist to do all the art for a single gym leader's Pokemon. That's why they all have like a similar style. Let's see, Bruno's Sawamura Hitmonlee, Kick and Speed Kick. I think there's a good reason these never got localized, because the names all sound kind of terrible. Wataru no Putera. This Lance Aerodactyl. Wing Attack. Mikan no Waza Machine is Jasmine's Tech Machine. 02, and this is Bruno's Tech Machine 02. Aksha no V0. This is one of the promo cards, actually. You can see really glossy. It's like super glossy. From the Manaphy movie. Hado no Lucario! This is Wave Guiding Lucario. So pretty. And then I got a whole bunch of the Advanced Generation Pokemon X. 10, 11, 12, 13. There's like 15 of them, so let's just go through these really quickly. Mach X from, I believe this is from X Dragon. remove all of your opponent's Pokemon power, so all the Mucks and Garbodor, they kind of do the same thing. First edition again. Politoed X, 3 attacks. Politoed, it's kind of nice. Happiness X, Blissey, first edition as well. I don't know why they keep giving me all these first edition cards, but yeah. Sandstorm Typhlosion X, Flame Circle, and Twin Blast. Milokados Milotic. Oh, this is not an X card. Healing Shower, and nonetheless, I think this card's kind of expensive in English, that's why I got it. I think I spent the better part of entire September working on this buy list, this shopping list. So, finally got all these cards. Raichu X, from, I want to say, Power Keepers. Raichu! Power Shot. This is Raichu X from Sandstorm. Again, you can see kind of a much weaker version of it. Sanaito X Gardevoir from Sandstorm. Rafflesia X. If this is the active, your opponent can't play any trainer cards except supporters. Trainer Lock. Gyarados X from Far Red Leaf Green, I think. This is a Japanese exclusive artwork. Rayquaza X from this will be our X Dragon Rayquaza. Spiral Growth, and Dragon Burst. And this is the Milotic X. Shinbino Udoko. Mystic Scale, I think that's the Pokebody name. My old Pokemon X collection is really coming along. So, Chirotarisu X, White Mist, Speed Flight, and Dragon Mist. That's the second attack. And this, I was just saying I didn't get any Delta cards. There's Delta Gardevoir was the famous Imprison attack. Put an Imprison marker on your opponent, they can't use any Poké Power. And last but not least, most of these are the old card back cards. Iffy! So we got Arudan no Mewtwo, Team Rocket's Mewtwo. I think this is the first card that got printed that has 3 attacks. This, and then the next card that got printed has 3 attacks. It's the Ho-Oh from New Revelation. This is where the damage change Mewtwo originated from. Cyburn and Hypno Wave, that's his attack. This is the new Discoveries SPL. This hollow pattern just has so much depth to it. No wonder this card's so expensive, even though it's not really a good card. Wadui Denryu, this is Dark Ampharos. Yeah, that's what started off the ability where your opponent attached the energy. You get to put damage counters on them for your opponent doing that. So, Otaru, this is for Alligator. As often as you like during turn, you can discard water energy from your hand and heal all the special condition from it. So not as broken as like Deluge or like Rain Dance, but it's such nice condition for being like an ancient card. Neogenesis. And this is one of Japan's promo cards that we never got. Lieutenant Surge's Electabuzz. It's one of the really glossy promos. These cards are pretty hard to come by in good condition. How can we do a pickups video without Rizadong? The most overrated Pokemon card ever with Charizard. Just like the base set Charizard, that's the same thing, but it's from Neo. You can see the Neo pattern. Just seeing these two motifs is so nostalgic. I was like, I don't know, like 12 or 13 when the Neo sets first came out. This is so pretty. Charizard. And last but not least, I just want to show off a card that I just made myself. This is a fullart Lusamine. I just printed it on a reverse holo card myself. There you go. It's kind of neat. It's gonna act like a proxy card for me, I guess. So thanks so much for joining me and checking out all these crazy shiny Pokemon cards. Like I have to sleep them right away and like wash my hands before I touch them again. But yeah, stay tuned again for more Pokemon related videos, guys. Mew. Take care.